Hey Sistas fans, welcome back to my channel, and tonight we are going to do a review of season 4 episode 5, Life, Heart and Soul. Guys, when I tell you that episode was funny, it was really good. um Pam was funny, Danny was funny, Maurice and Sabrina was funny, even Fatima and Zach made us laugh last night. The episode was so good, so we are going to do a review. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's start at the top. It starts off where Logan comes to Danny's apartment to tell her that he's actually an undercover cop and he's rescuing the girls, and she's gonna blow his cover at the airport if she keeps interacting. And he was like, "Didn't you see that nobody else was chasing me apart from you and your damn shoes?" So that's where it started off. And I mean, Logan is pretty good for Danny. There was another scene where he came to her at the airport trying to ask her on a date, and he was telling her about the place where they keep the girls that they rescue, and he was telling her to come and check it out, and she got excited over that. And Logan he seems steady head. He seemed calm. Maybe this could be a good adventure for Danny. Give her something to look forward to each day. It could be something good for her because she was passionate about rescuing the girls. So she could volunteer and they could start off something. It doesn't have to be anything romantic, but it could still go in the right place. So he was actually asking her back at her apartment not to blow his cover, and immediately after that, Danny went on the phone and told Sabrina that he was undercover. But that's their relationship, that's their friendship. And Sabrina asked her if she could come to Andy's house after work because Karen wanted to talk and Danny was not up for it. Danny did not want to go. I'm guessing because it was the last conversation they had where Karen called her to the salon about Preston, and she thought that Karen was being messy. So she was not interested in going to the house. But knowing Danny, she's a good friend at the end of the day, so she is going to go there because she is going to support her friend. So we move on to the bank. We actually see Sabrina speaking to Andy, telling her that Karen needs the girls tonight at her place. And we also see Maurice. Maurice is still upset. Maurice is upset about the fact that Sabrina said something about his dad, and also the fact that they set him up on somebody who is exactly like Maurice, who's they're not interested in each other at all. So Maurice was still upset about that. If the scene then moved on to Karen at her salon, and the same strange lady is back looking for Zach, wanting to leave something with Karen for Zach. And Pam was like, "Oh no, oh hell no." Pam was really funny in that episode. Pam had her back. Pam was sticking up for her. Pam is actually showing more in these last few episodes. Like, she has more lines. She's been more vocal. She's backing Karen in whatever she's doing from the whole pregnancy thing and onwards. She's been there supportive. So maybe there is more in store for Pam. Maybe Pam is going to become more regular in the series. That's a possibility. Karen also mentioned that she is going to do her taxes because she wants to get a house, because her apartment is going to be too small for her and the baby. So exciting things are happening. All right, so also in this episode, we see Hayden. Hayden is back. He's on crutches and all. And we see Andy and Fatima talking in the parking lot. And Andy is asking Fatima, "How is Zach?" And he's saying, "He's perfect." And he's like, "Wow, perfect." So I guess Zach is perfect. But the scene was pretty good. Fatima gave a gut laugh, like a real gut laugh. She laughed at Hayden so hard. And Hayden is there talking, giving all these bad talks that she's gonna end up in a body bag because it's not over yet. So Hayden is still mad about the fact that he got beat up, but Fatima has it handled. Fatima hasn't handled. Fatima is not worried at all. And Andy supported her, saying that she saw when Hayden hit Fatima. So they're supporting each other on that part. But that was pretty funny. Still sticking to Fatima and Andy's workplace, the law office, Karen. So Karen actually called Zach's phone, but Fatima had Zach's phone by accident, and she was asking for Zach, saying it's Karen, and she was like, "Who's this?" And Fatima was like, "The person who answered the phone," and Karen was like, "I don't believe that Zach is not there because Zach never leaves his phone." Fatima basically just said, "I don't know how he was with you, but." When he's around me, he's not on it that much. Just putting her in her place right there. And then she called Zach and told him that she has his phone. Apparently, they have the same phone case. So she took up the wrong phone. And Zach asked her for a password. Fatima gave Zach a fake password. And he actually gave her his correct password. He gave her his correct password and told her keep the phone. It's not that important. I don't need it. But Zach has two phones, so we know he's playing something. But Fatima gave him a fake password, and he was like, "Ooh, it be your own people." So I really am interested in seeing that interaction with the two of them when they get back together about that whole fake password thing. So let's go back to the bank. Calvin came and spoke to Sabrina. He apologized for everything that happened at the restaurant. I mean, they are so good together. I really wish they would work out, but the whole sexuality thing, they're not going to move past that. So I think they should just call it quits and just move on from that because it's been dragging too long. I know I'm tired of it. And then Q keeps calling Maurice because he wants a place to stay, and Maurice is just completely over it. So, and Sabrina is telling him to be careful, do not trust Q. I wouldn't trust him either because I mean he pulled a gun at them. So, but Q keeps calling. All right, so we're going back to the salon. Tanya and Preston shows up with her hair all wet, trying to get it done. And Karen is asking Preston if it's a case where he wants her to call Danny and tell him that she's here. And basically told him that if you're using that woman to make Danny jealous, that is not the way. I think she's projecting because I think that's what she thinks Zach is doing with Fatima. But Preston is not here for that. So I don't think that's what he's doing at all. I think maybe he likes Tanya and he's just trying that venture. Also in the salon scene, Erin shows up. Erin shows up with lunch and Pam is like, somebody's gonna give me my refund because I already bought lunch. That was funny. But Erin shows up and they actually had a talk. I love when they talk. Their talks are always in depth and they talk about real life. And Karen actually told Erin, I'm pregnant. She actually said it. She told him that she is pregnant. So we are going to see how that conversation goes next week. Thank you so much, guys, for watching another video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you next time.